The leaders in the Vendée Globe on Wednesday, the 20th of November 2024, are rapidly approaching the Doldrums, the Intertropical Convergence Zone, which divides the weather systems between the northern and the southern hemisphere. If we zoom in, we can see that a group of 12 boats is currently just pulling away from the rest of the pack. And taking a look at the weather picture, there is a slight area where the area of lighter winds is smaller, which they're all pointing towards. Sam Goodchild is still in the lead from Sebastian Simon, with Charlie Darlin, the one who has climbed up the leaderboard up to third place. Jan Richom, who has moved up to fourth. Nicholas Lundven in fifth, and Thomas Rouillon, who is slightly further west, seems to have dropped back a little bit. Now, if we look a bit further forward in the weather forecast, say to 4 hours, this is the point that they're going to be crossing, and you can see that the doldrums at the moment doesn't look too bad. Remember, they are massively unpredictable, so we don't know what's going to happen as they come into this area of lighter wind. But say if we go forward plus 13 hours on that forecast, it's definitely looking like, for one, there would be more headwinds, so they would be having to sail an upwind angle, but also it looks lighter and more unpredictable in that area. So my thoughts are that the leaders may be able to get through the doldrums better than the chasing pack. Of course, this we have to see how it's going to play out. If we look a little bit further out, we can see Jean Le Cam is actually facing more southerly. He was facing southwesterly earlier yesterday. But also the routing, if we took a look at the longer term, it is very hard to do much more routing because of a huge weather system in the Southern Ocean. If we took a routing software to the Cape of Good Hope at the moment, it would be completely affected by this Southern Ocean storm. As you can see, there are some extreme winds. Where it's showing it in the red, that is probably 40 knots, which boat breaking conditions and the wave conditions they would have there would be massive. The key for the moment, that storm will probably be off and out of the way, maybe replaced by another storm by the time that they're getting that far. But we really have to concentrate on how these boats are going to cross the Intertropical Convergence Zone, the doldrums here. Once they are through that, they are into the stronger winds, and so that should be the next big hurdle before they start to make their way down the southern Atlantic.
I wonder if this is what it feels like to climb a mountain. The days we're just climbing, scrambling, ever upwards, looking above your head at the destination. And then when you finally get there, you get to look down at the view and everything laid out in front of you. The beauty is that's what this moment feels like. We have winds. We're smashing along at a big spinnaker J3 in full main and coming up to a meeting with the rest of the fleet. And after all of us bobbing around like corks for the last couple of days, it's going to be exciting to see how this shakes out.
Thank you for watching today. Please do subscribe to our YouTube channel using the button down here, and take a look at sailworld.com and yachtsandyachting.com, where we'll be bringing you all the latest from the Vendée Globe.